I'm Caroline, and this is my brother Drew.
Hi, everybody.
And we're always trying to better ourselves, attend seminars, read personal development books, and every time we come across a really powerful tool or technique, it's something that we always feel like we want to share with you. So we came across one that we think is incredibly powerful, and it's actually how to dismantle an upset so that you can actually live a more upset-free life. And what happens when you get upset are three things happen simultaneously. One, you have a thwarted intention. So you intend to do something, and for whatever reason, you're not able to accomplish that intention. So then you get upset. Two, undelivered communication. So there's something that you want to say, and for some reason you're not able to communicate it, or you choose not to communicate it. And three, unfulfilled expectations. So you have something in your mind, you have an expected outcome, and another outcome happens. And so when these three things happen simultaneously, you become upset. And so we want to give you an example of something that happened with us and how being aware of this tool, this dismantling upset tool, how it made us rethink the situation.
Very good, Caroline. Thanks. And one thing I wanted to clarify is Caroline said living an upset-free life. And what that means is that it doesn't mean that you're never going to get upset. It means that as you get upset, you'll quickly be able to dismantle it and not stay upset. So the example that we had was I needed to take a box, a very heavy box, down to the car, and it was pouring with rain outside. So I couldn't carry an umbrella, and I needed to put it in the car and come back upstairs. So I asked my sister, I said, is the car unlocked? And she said,
yes.
So off I went with this box, and I got to the car, and lo and behold, I'm getting wet, and the car door is locked. So at that moment, I got upset. So I stopped, and I thought about this a little bit later on, about the process and what happened. So I started to think about, okay, first of all, I know that any upset lives inside. It's not out there, it's always in here, because I'm the one getting upset. So I started to think about, okay, so what's my unfulfilled expectation? Well, my expectation was, that the car was unlocked. So that was unfulfilled. What's my thwarted intention? My intention was to get to the car and get back quickly and not get sopping wet. And what's my undelivered communication? Well, I did not communicate to Caroline that the car door was unlocked. I just got upset.
That it was locked.
That it was locked.
Right.
Right. So once I recognized all these things, I realized, first of all, it was crazy because my upset actually just started to diminish just by the reflection on that. And then I looked at things and I said, okay, was there anything from the past that I brought forward? And yes, our dynamic has a lot to do with it. And then I said, all right, well, what actually happened? Well, what did happen? The car door was locked. I thought to myself, so what? The car door was locked. No big deal. So in that moment, I really felt much better. And then I communicated to my sister. I said, hey, the car door's locked. And in that moment, I totally dismantled my upset. So it was so powerful, so profound, and I didn't stay there for very long at all. And it has a lot to do with how many more happy moments I'm gonna have in my life, which totally rocks.
Yeah. It's really, really, really a cool technique, and I know that some of you are probably just hearing this for the first time. So if you look below, we're actually going to outline some of these steps so that you too can practice dismantling any upset that you have in your life, because it's inevitable, we're human, but the key is just not to stay in that upset. So we hope that you enjoy. If you have any questions, leave comments on the blog, and we look forward to living happy lives together. Thank you.
High five.
Woo!